Welcome back, my name is LastKnownMeal and today we're gonna be talking about The Outer Worlds, an upcoming Obsidian game, which is their new big project, and the first time when I saw the trailer for this I was really excited. Now don't get me wrong, my excitement is still here. I am very much looking forward to this game made by Obsidian. Now, yesterday they showed us some new gameplay on PAX East. It was a 20-minute demo walkthrough showing us this small city that has this Bioshock feel to it, as well as some gunplay, different weapons, dialogue, and some companions. Now, the game will feature many companions from various places around the world that we can recruit and do missions with. Now that is all okay, but the first time I went to this video I saw more dislikes than likes. At first I thought the video was clickbait or maybe something else happened during the video, because I know Obsidian is getting a lot of looks because of that switch to the Epic Store. Basically the game is coming out on Steam in 2020, but even then I was surprised with the amount of dislikes. Then I watched the video and I kinda understand why it got all those dislikes. Now, yes, the game in some areas does look janky and stiff animation wise, and the area they showed us was kinda empty and boring. And look, I don't think that the game so far looks bad, although NPC AI for example is dodgy, even the textures around the player are not rendering sometimes, and even how the NPCs look and their facial expressions and what they do with themselves, they kinda look limited and dull. People even mentioned the loading screens, which will be present in the game, sadly, as same as it was in other Bethesda's games. For some that is a huge minus. For me it's okay, I can get used to it for as long as the game is good. Okay, so everything I mentioned can be fixed. The game is still in alpha and I believe that waiting for the final product is always a way to go. I want this game to succeed because I love Obsidian and their work. But let's agree on one thing. The entire presentation was bad. It was awkward and not very well thought out. First things first, it starts off well, then it kinda goes off the rails. Even the guy who was playing at some point wanted to goof around a bit, and then the dialogue scene happens that is not even finished. They still didn't put the voice actors, and that entire silence during the cutscene was so goddamn awkward.
We're gonna ham it up here.
Quality acting.
Now, dialogue itself and the choices, they're great. It will be an RPG that we kinda expect from Obsidian, where we have the freedom to do anything we want. You want to kill everyone in the city, feel free to do it. Attack civilians, cause havoc, you can do that. But aside from that, the entire presentation was just boring. It was lame. You had NPCs just standing doing nothing because this entire area is still in development, so why show it? Instead of scripting the demo and keeping to important points, they spend most of the time using the glitch weapon that shrinks and expands someone's head. It was funny, but way too much time was spent on that. Even the discussion between the dev and the moderator was sometimes just unnecessary, and like the jokes they had was, oh man, it was so bad. And this is one of the ways you can ruin your game, especially if you don't focus on the things you finished in development. Instead, they focused on the stuff that is not finished or polished, and that raises some questions. Now, on one side you're going to say, well, this is just alpha demo. Yes, I understand. I am not criticizing and saying that yes, the game is gonna be bad just because of this demo. No, it's not gonna be. Like, we wait for the final product to see that. But it's a demo, it's a demonstration. You show something that will raise the interest of people watching this video. So imagine if you were someone that doesn't really know much about Obsidian, or you just are looking for a new game and you see something like this and you're like, maybe this isn't the best. And that's the problem. I think this game has a lot of potential. I think this game is gonna be good. But the way they showed everything around this game was really goddamn bad. Now, on the side, I'm glad that the reputation, aka karma system, is back. Obviously, when you look at the game, it reminds people of Fallout. I even had a guy tell me that this is a blatant ripoff of Fallout 3 design, and that Obsidian just wants in on it because of the gameplay design. look, in some way it does have that Fallout spirituality in it. How NPCs talk and act, and even the gameplay itself does remind me of it. But keep in mind, Obsidian developed Fallout New Vegas, and they were also the original creators of Fallout, so this is not something they stole, and this is definitely not a blatant ripoff of Fallout. Everything I saw in this game, I actually see more Obsidian in this than Fallout. Of course, they kinda made it in some way, like some of the things in the game have similarities with the Fallout 3 design, but at the same time, they are not the only one who do a game like this, so for me that is kinda okay. And Obsidian is someone who is proven in the RPG genre. On that side, the game is gonna be good, I'm not even questioning that. But when it comes to technicalities like the animations and the effects and the glitches, it needs some work. So I wanna see how much it changes before the game comes out, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised like if they do another presentation soon which is going to highlight the good features of this game. That is the main problem with this presentation. It was awkward and it was just unnecessary. Like, I can't imagine myself playing this and it will be alright, but a lot of people are now confused and are losing interest, especially because a couple of days ago they actually, we got the news that it's moving to the Epic Store and people blame Obsidian, even though it's not Obsidian's fault. Publishers decide that, not developers. Honestly, they need to start taking this seriously and prepare something that is actually presentable. Because from everything we've seen before, like if you remember that first gameplay demo they showed for Eurogamer or something like that, it was awesome, it was fun, but this thing wasn't. So it's not too much in the game, it's how much is in this goddamn presentation, how much this ruined the feeling of the game. Also, one thing that Obsidian stated, and this is true, this is not a AAA title, but actually a AA title, if you want to call it like that. So some sacrifices with the effects and like how much resources you put into the game and how much money you have, like some of those sacrifices need to be made gameplay wise. So this is not going to be the biggest title they've ever done with the effects and everything. So you always have to think about that. But if the core gameplay is interesting, I have no problems playing this. But we shall see how this develops and I will definitely keep you up to date. So this was everything for today. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button for more Outer Worlds, and tell me down below in the comments what you think about this. Also join me on Twitter and Discord for more discussions about this game. And honestly, I am hyped for this. I am very much hyped for the Outer Worlds. But so far, this presentation is gonna make a lot of people question this, and hopefully it's not going to impact the sales. And again, the final product is the one that I'm interested in. You show me all of that. Okay, it's alpha, I get it, fine. But I'm not going to judge you all that much until I don't see the product you actually give me at the end. If at the end of the day, everything is fixed and the final product is good, I'm okay with this. That is my opinion, and this is also LKM signing out, and stay classy everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.